guys can see and hear me. Let me turn my volume up. Sorry, guys. Turn my volume up. How are you guys doing this morning? I'm out here getting ready to do a harvest. I have a lot of stuff to do this morning. It's going to be in the 90s today, so I should have came out here earlier and did it, but I was busy cleaning the hen house over there before it got too hot. So it's already feeling a little warm out here. So I'm gonna get out here and get it done. Hey Mona, how are you? I'm out here getting ready to harvest some food. Hey Hickabilly, thank you for stopping in. How you guys doing this morning? I hope all is well. Just came out here to harvest some stuff before it gets too doggone hot. It's gonna be in the 90s today, so I have all this lettuce and this city picker over here. I love these city pickers because you literally only have to water them. Probably, I think I water this thing like once or twice a month. And I have a ton of lettuce in here that I need to harvest, so I'm gonna go ahead and get to that. And that pineapple sage that I didn't harvest last week, I have to get to that. I have to find my snippers. So I'm gonna get to all this stuff before it gets super hot. What are you guys up to today? What's going on for the weekend? See this banana plant? I'm like in a week's time. It was already big, but it seems like it got even taller just in a week's time. Hey Angela, can you hear me, Angela? Can you hear me okay? I hope you guys can hear me. I actually turned the phone off and on and all that stuff before I even got started this morning, because last week I had technical difficulty. Oh, you have a rainy day. Oh, inside chores. Okay, got it. I got it. I just came out here. You see all this lettuce in this city picker here. These city pickers are so amazing. I literally only water this thing like once a month. And it goes through like this little PVC pipe here. Or, yeah, I guess it's called a PVC pipe. And you just water through there. Hey, how are you, David? How are you? I'm just out here getting ready to harvest some of this lettuce, that's all. And a bunch of other stuff. I put my sleeves on today because I didn't want to get ate up last week. I feel like I should harvest all of this though. I think I'm going to plant some Swiss chard in here once I get all this lettuce out of here. I actually have a cayenne pepper in here too. Poor thing, I don't know how good it's doing, but well, it has peppers on here. They're small though. I think it's because I had the cover on it, so they're not really reaching their full potential, but it's okay. I have more than enough peppers growing around here. So just making sure I don't let all my lettuce go to seed, because I love eating my salads. So figured I'd come out here and get some of this stuff done. What are you guys up to today? You love my overalls. This is actually an apron, David. I actually made this apron during COVID. So it's actually an apron. Oh, I guess you can't really see the whole thing. But yeah, this is an apron. And I actually made this one. This was actually the first. Hey, John P. Adventures, how are you? This is actually the first apron that I ever made. And I can't even remember where I got the fabric from. I think it was some discount store out here. It wasn't Joann's though, because they don't have, they didn't have this print. And they only had 1 yard, so I can only make one. So, yeah, but I love this one. I think I wear this one more than I wear any of the rest of them. I was actually going to do a giveaway soon, because I do have one in there. It's like a canvas fabric though. Um, Yeah, it's a canvas fabric. So that one's actually a really good fabric, but it doesn't have a pocket on it. That's the only thing I didn't like that I did with that apron. Hey, the mother the mother and daughter duo. Hey, how you doing? First time watching? Welcome, my dear. Welcome. I appreciate you being here. Thank you, David. If everyone could hit the like button, that would be fabulous. Anyone who's not connected with the other, if everyone can connect with each other, that would be fantastic as well. Let's share the love and all get to know each other. Hi, Gary. If this is your first time here, welcome. I am just harvesting, guys. It's going to be in the high 90s today, so I'm like, I need to get my tail out here and get this stuff done as soon as possible. I did come out here earlier. I came out at like 6, but I was cleaning the hen house. I like to clean their nesting boxes every Friday. And so I was busy doing that. Hi, Juba. How are you? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here. So that's all I'm doing. These actually look like they're getting ready to go to seed, so I think I'm just going to take this whole thing, take these out. Most likely I'm just going to plant some Swiss chard in here. I have enough of these. I think this is the red La Rosa lettuce, and I love this lettuce. It's easy to grow, and I like the flavor of it. I have a bunch of these seeds, so I'm not going to worry about saving these. Just take these out. Maybe my cayenne peppers will do better. If I pull these out, they can actually breathe. My little cayenne pepper back here, looking all leggy, because it was covered up by the lettuce. I'm not looking at the chat, guys, so forgive me. But I appreciate everyone that's here. See that basket of lettuce? That's a lot of lettuce, guys. So I'm going to get that clean. And what I love about when you're growing your own food, like the lettuce you get from the store, of course, you don't know how long it's been sitting there. And so that lettuce usually goes bad in what, a couple of days, a few days. But when you grow your own lettuce, get it cleaned up, let it dry out a little bit on a paper towel, and actually place a paper towel in your Ziploc bag or your storage container that you're placing in the refrigerator, and that lettuce will last like a month in your refrigerator. So I'm cutting all this back so it can keep coming. I'll probably get another couple of harvests off this lettuce, and then I'll pull it and drop some more seeds. But I think in the back here, I'm going to go ahead and put some Swiss chard. The Swiss chard usually does really well in here. And like I said, these city pickers, you only have to water them like once a month. The water actually goes into the basin at the bottom of this container. And I got this from Home Depot, I think last summer. And I do have a couple more of these, and the vegetables seem to do really good because you're not overwatering them. You're watering from the bottom. Oh, Lord. Oh, I thought one of the chickens fell. Thank you, Juba. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Right? Said even the refrigerator is a garden. You got to know how to make it last. That's right. Yep. Put a paper towel in there. It'll soak up that moisture. And that way you're not, because if your lettuce is sitting in moisture, it's going to go bad. So put that paper towel in there, and you just change that paper towel out like every couple of days. And you're good. It's going to soak up all that moisture. So, got my lettuce. I'm going to throw these stems back it over here. And then I have to get another basket because you see all this darn pineapple sage over here. This is ridiculous. I should have cut this a while ago. And then I still need to, I have to take my, look, I'm getting ready to laugh at myself because GT was talking about the ums. I said, look, I have ums all through my life. Here's a cucumber. I'm going to go ahead and pull this one off. I think I have a few more in here. And then I'm probably going to go ahead, sorry for the wind chimes. I'm going to go ahead and see a few cucumbers. Still getting cucumbers. I'm going to go ahead and pull these plants. Hey Robert, you're in here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. I just came out to harvest some stuff. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull my cucumber plants here. I went ahead and harvested a basket of lettuce. I'm gonna go ahead and get that out of the sun. Hold on just a second. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take this inside so it can soak in some salt water. So if there's any bugs on it, they will certainly die. So hold on just a second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go drop this in the sink. I already have the water in there. All right, I'm back, guys. I just went in there to drop that in some water, and I've lost my snippers already, you guys. Just get another pair. All right, I found me another pair. So I'm gonna go ahead and carefully take these cucumber plants out of here because they are mixed in with my grapevine. So I don't want to accidentally cut my grapevine. I'll just cut it piece by piece so I don't mess up anything. Uh-oh. You see that? I done messed that up, huh? I didn't realize there were more cucumbers in there growing, but it's okay. I'll take the small ones off, and I will still eat those as well. But it is time for these to go. Because they weren't doing a lot, so, okay, I got that. I actually had it strapped up here, so. And these sleeves work out well, too. I got these on Amazon because I got tired of coming out here getting eaten up by all the insects. So, you said you love you some cucumbers. I do, too. Hey, DJ Ron, how are you? I'm out here taking these cucumber plants down and trying not to cut my grapevine over here because they're kind of intertwined. Sorry for the wind chimes. Oh, it's hooked to the wind chimes, that's why. Trying to get this out of here so I can possibly get something else going. The funny thing is, I took my blackberry, out of the container, and I put it over here. Hey, Tamika, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. If there's anybody I missed, I apologize. I was actually out here doing some work. Hi, Deborah. How are you? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. So I put my blackberry in here, right here. And as you can see, this joker is already spreading out. So I want to go ahead. You see that? So I want to go ahead and give that some more room. And then I'm going to cut this pineapple sage so it's not harboring all the space and air from everything. So my arch is going to be pretty naked when I take this down. Although this grapevine is actually doing really good though. I had it in a container for I don't know how long, and then I finally took it out when I got this arch. Hey Coach, how are you? Thank you for stopping in. Let me make sure this is the cucumber. It is. Sorry for the noise. I think I'm gonna take those down so I don't blow you guys' eardrums out with the wind chimes. Okay. Chickens are upset with me because they want to get out into the yard. And you see these grapevines, they are going everywhere, so I kind of need to get all this down anyway so I can attach those to the arch so they can just come on across. Hey Mira, how are you? I saw your rice out there that you're growing. He's growing rice. Anyone who's not connected with each other, please connect with each other. I wanted to grow rice, but I don't know nothing about growing rice, you guys. So I will definitely be researching that. I mean, I got so many cucumbers this season. It was ridiculous. I had tons of cucumbers. Hey, BNC, how are you? How are you doing today? I have the, I think it's red grapes and a green. Don't ask the actual variety because I don't remember. I actually bought these plants like, I don't know. This one over here that I got a ton of grapes on, I got that one last year, but this green one here, I think I got this one probably, I don't know, it might have been 4 years ago. So I'm not sure of the actual variety, but I know it's green. This thing was climbing, you guys. I think that's it. You see the grapevine is coming underneath. I'm going to attach it to the arch over here. See my cucumber. Goodness. I think I'm going to have to get me a little stoop so I can get the rest of it down. Let me see. Might be able to get it without having to stand on anything because you guys know I'm clumsy. Somebody will have to call 911 out here. Oh, okay. I think that's it. There's one little piece over here I have attached. Alright. I think that is it, you guys. Yep, I think I got it. So now I'm just gonna, I think I'm gonna fix the grapevine and attach it to the arch so it can grow across. Hey, Big Roo, how are you? Yeah, if you're on the road, be safe, my friend. Oh, you said you're an osteopath? Oh, wow, okay. It's trash day, so this is the perfect day to get this done. Go out there and drop that in the can. Here is my, oh, there's one more piece. Back down. All right. So now I'm gonna attach this to the arch so we can keep going up and over. And I'll figure out this blackberry. Let's see if I got all the cucumbers though. Yeah, that's all grapevine. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And you can definitely garden. You can garden even indoors. They have hydroponics. If you have a balcony or a patio, you can do a small garden. I have a lot of stuff in containers. I don't know if you can see that from here, but I have a lot of stuff that are in containers, as you can see. So you can grow anywhere. So if you want a garden, you absolutely can grow in a small space. I have stuff on my patio over there. I have a green stalk over here. So you can definitely grow in a small area. Hey, Nikki, how are you? Thank you for stopping in. See, I have a bunch of containers out here also. So everything is not in raised beds. I'm doing a little bit of both. You see how my collard trees are filling in, you guys? That's gonna be a lot of collards on those trees. Let's see. What else? Oh, I need to come out here and get a whole bunch of stuff. But I'm gonna start with this pineapple sage first because this is a mess. And then what I'm gonna do is just clean it up. And I'm gonna put it in my little air dryer that I have. Thank you, Mira, thank you. I'm gonna put it in my little air dryer. Yeah, it's collard trees. I have 2 that are in 15-gallon containers and 1 that's in the ground. Oh, they burned, Angela? Yeah, you probably, if you get a lot of sun, you probably have to get a shade cloth. And David, I was trying to see if the nursery would ship, and they said no, they wouldn't ship. So, look, I was thinking about y'all out there when I saw the purple collards, but they said no, they don't ship them. I remember trying to root one time. I guess I didn't do that right, so that didn't work. So I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna cut a stem off of one of them and put it in the soil and see if it'll root. If it roots, then I'll just wrap it. I'll wrap it in, put it in a little bit of soil and wrap it in something moist and ship it. Said, oh, okay, collards. Yeah, I love collards and cabbage together. I'm gonna go over here for the people who have not seen the collard trees. So these are the 2 that are in containers and they are filling in really good. Of course, at the bottom you can see where the chickens have been trying to chew them up. Well, not trying, they have been. And this is the one that's in the ground. So there's collards everywhere. So I love those collard trees. I remember doing the collard plants. Oh, you said the shade cloth will probably burn too. Probably in your area, but at least you guys get a lot of, when it does get cold, you guys get cold. So like your brassicas and stuff, you probably can do those on the balcony at Angela, and they'll do fine. Thank you, David. Well, I think you were talking to me. I don't know. Hey, Bayou, how are you? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. Okay, so I'm going to start cutting some of this darn pineapple sage because it is taking up all kind of real estate in this garden. And then I'm just going to put it in my little Temu air dryer, let it dry out, and then I grind it up and make tea with it. Now in the wintertime, or I think in the fall, it'll start to bloom and you get the flowers. Then I can put those in ice cubes. I remember my first pineapple sage plant. I didn't realize that the plant got this big. So I had it in a small container. I killed that poor puppy. It was so pretty too. That thing died. I'm gonna cut some of this off. All right. Mira, I was looking at your video, Mira's blog, and it is so green and pretty over there. I think he's in Pakistan. And it was so beautiful over there. I'm not cutting it in no special fashion because what I've learned about this pineapple sage that's in here, it doesn't matter how I cut it, it's still going to be right back in the next week or two. So I'm just going to cut it so other things can breathe in here. I'm going to take these yellow leaves off. I knew it was going to be super hot this weekend. We've been only in the 80s for like the last week or week and a half. And so that's been really nice. But now it's in these 90s, and so, right, the pineapple sage grows out of control. So I am not cutting this pretty. It's just getting cut, and that's it. So once I get this cut, then I'm going to drop some fertilizer in here. And as you can see, the soil level is dropping on that blackberry, so I'll probably drop some more soil in there too. Just to cover that up. I don't like to get exposed. And plus, when I planted that, I was being lazy and didn't dig a hole big enough to get it all the way down in there. I did the same thing with my grapevine, but it eventually settled down, and then I just dropped some soil on top of that. Okay, I see Mira Vlog. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. But yeah, your greenery out there is really nice. Really nice to watch. I don't know where one of those roots, I think. I hope this is just it is. So I'm gonna clean all this stuff out. Hey Benji, how are you? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. How are your chickies doing? Did you get you some probiotics for the chickies? Let me know. Yeah, I think I sent you a link in the message I sent you. I think it's called Save a Chick. And I think it's vitamins and electrolytes in that packet, and that packet goes into 1 gallon of water. Hey Odoms, how are you? Thank you for popping in. I appreciate you all. I'm just out here getting some garden work done. I had to harvest some lettuce. I took that inside so that I can, yep, I do vinegar and apple cider vinegar and water too. I also put garlic in their water. Yep, they get apple cider vinegar all the time. I'm just trying to keep them together because, you know, it's not like they can talk, so I don't know what they're going through. So I try to take care of everything at every angle, so I don't have to do too much worrying other than chicken injuries. One of them injured a foot last week, and I think I did a couple of little shorts or whatever. They were the chicken was in the house with me for like 3 nights, and she did not want to go back out in the hen house after being in the house for 3 days. Hey, Yard Foods, how are you? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. Yeah, so everything seems to be doing pretty good. I did, hey, Sunny's Garden, thank you for stopping in. Hey, Urban, how are you? Psalms 146, thank you for stopping in. Oh, you did? They're all fine. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad they're doing okay. So they're eating now? That's good. I am happy, really happy for you. Because I know how I am about my chickens. I was freaked out when my chick hurt her foot. I'm thinking, oh, Lord. And all she did was basically like kind of crack one of her nails. So I was soaking it every night. My plant I did last week. Oh, you mean the lime tree? The lime tree is doing good. I think that's what you're talking about. So here's the lime tree. It's doing good. I still haven't watered it. Let me see if it needs water. I usually only water my trees like once a week. Yeah, see, it's still moist. So I'm probably not gonna, you know what? Maybe I will because it's gonna be in the 90s. Okay, Coach, you're getting ready to get out of here. Have an amazing day. The corn is doing good. See, I got corn out here, you guys. So it's a couple. You usually will get like two pieces of corn on each stalk. That's what I've always gotten. So I like to shake my tassels, and as you can see, the pollen is falling down. It'll fall on those silks and help with that pollination. So this is the okra that I planted. Oh, Angela's leaving. Bye, Angela. Have an amazing day. I know she works nights, so she's probably having to go to bed. So that's my okra. It was really small last week. It's doing good. I have an okra, and then I put leeks around it. And these are the tomatoes and peppers. They're doing good. My gypsy pepper over here is actually doing something. So I'll show you my little gypsy pepper in here. So here's my gypsy pepper, and it's doing good. And there's another one up there and more coming in. And these are the Swiss chard seeds that I dropped last week. So those are coming up. Looks like some carrots are coming up in there also. These are my bell peppers. They are coming in. So it's a couple of bell peppers in there. Oh, there's one over here too. So those are doing good. So yesterday, since I knew, I don't remember if I said this or not. That's what happens when you get old. You start forgetting stuff. But I know I came out here yesterday because I knew it was going to be super hot. So I put some fertilizer out here, got everything watered in really good to give it a boost so it can deal with this heat. So these are the seeds that I dropped probably a couple of weeks ago, the bush beans. So I have the purple, yellow, and green. Those are the bush beans. I have a Roma back there. That Roma is a dwarf. And then, you're right about that, Robert. But you know, I do have my senior moments from time to time. So this is the Sun Gold, and these are those yard long beans. So you see my little yard long baby? So there are some out here. So I'll take a look at those too. I don't think that they've grown too big. I think I harvested some last week. So they might be a little slow because it's gonna be super hot. Yeah, I think they're moving. Oh, here's one right here. Oh geez, this one is really big. Check out this yard long bean. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that one off. Uh-oh, sorry guys, I dropped you guys. But look at my yard long. You know what? I usually don't let them get this big. I usually, I usually pick them when they're smaller than this. I just didn't notice that this one was out here. So definitely less than a foot, but this one is super long. Oh, I have some more in the house, so I'll be able to make a stir fry with that. I think I'm gonna drop some more soil in here. You said, what is the low in California? The low, probably in the 30s. And last year was weird because we actually got snow out here. We never get snow here, but you know, everybody's dealing with these crazy climate changes, so. Okay, I had to go move that out of the sun. I think I'm going to move some of this straw out of the way, and then I'm gonna drop some more soil in there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna drop some more soil in there. Do I ever make fried corn? I don't. I have not made fried corn. I usually use my corn for my soup. It's already getting hot. I'm getting ready to pin my hair up because this girl don't do heat. Heat and hair don't go together. Too doggone hot. But I usually take my corn and I cut it off of the corn cob, and then I use it in my soups. Yeah, that's the sweet corn. I have the honey and pearl. So I love that variety. I think I only planted I planted like 6 plants, but a couple of them died, so it's only 4 of them out here. And they're all doing good, but I'm pretty much the only one in my house that eats corn. Yeah, I like it right off the stalk too. It's really good. It doesn't have to be cooked or anything. It is really good. But I will take you guys around for those who have not seen the full garden. Hey there, how are you, Miss Sass? I appreciate you being here. I know you're in the bushes, but I appreciate you all the same for being here. I'm gonna close this gate in case my son let the dogs out, because they will come get in my garden. So I will take you around the whole garden. So over here, I have the red grape, or purple grape. I think it's red grape. I do have some ginger right in the front here. Move these out of the way. I need to go put that in the garbage before the trash company comes. But this is the ginger that I popped in here. I purchased some organic ginger from H Mart, and I planted it, and it rooted right away. So those are looking good. My little dwarf, see the grapevine, I need to attach that. My blackberry, these were in containers. I took them out, planted them in the raised bed with my grapes, and look, they are coming back. They actually started slowing down, but now the blackberries are coming back. And then over here is the green grape. This is where I was, pineapple sage, Mexican oregano. I think it's a tricolor sage in the middle there, so that was blocking everything. And then I have my blackberry that I planted in there. And around the chicken garden over here, I have some snapdragons. I did pop some zinnias in those empty spaces that were there. I'm sure they'll still come over here and chew them up anyway. So I have to try to keep them out of there. But snapdragons, I have mints over here. I have all different types of mints. I have orange, lemon, basil, mojito mint. I have some more zinnias. I have my echinacea, but it looks like it's dying off, so I'm gonna take those flowers too because I like to keep the seeds from those. And I have more zinnias here. And then those collard trees. I love my collard trees. So the collard trees are here. And then I have aloe that are in these containers. I need to weed those containers. Some roses. Yard longs over here on the end. Some tomato, bush beans. My goji berry. This is the goji berry that I planted last week. So it's doing good. Bell peppers. I have gypsy peppers, bell peppers. I think that one is a sun gold tomato also. And then this is the okra. I didn't plant this one from seed. This one came from the nursery. That's the red okra. I have some leeks in there. My sugar babies are back here. See, I have a couple of sugar babies over there. Those are actually nice and big. I can't wait to cut those open. I did start some more okra from seed, so they're still in the containers down there. I already showed you the corn. This is amaranth. I'm gonna go ahead and cut those too. I'm gonna take those out of there and probably just put some more ginger in its space because as you know, ginger takes a long time, the ginger and turmeric, so at least I'll have it. And I have, I broke a branch over here. I have some kale right here, some curly kale. This one is a bell pepper. As you can see, the bell pepper. I am in the watermelon wars, but you know what? I think the only ones that are really doing really good are the sugar babies. Let's see. These are jalapeno. These two, they have jalapenos on those. This one is zinnias. I've been separating them out of here, so that's what I've been planting around the chicken garden, so I'll probably put some more of those. Hey, GT, how are you? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you, sir. So this is my mystery tomato. I still don't know what tomato this is, but it's still doing its thing. My shade cloth has fallen, so I need to fix that because it's kind of drooping in here on top of my tomato. I have this huge container of lavender. So somebody was talking about lavender in another live, and they were saying their lavender wasn't doing good. The lavender will continue as long as you don't overwater it. I usually only water this thing probably a couple of weeks. It doesn't matter what the heat is outside, a couple of weeks and it's fine. But it's doing good. These are kale plants, the curly kale. So I'll probably have to repot this one. You see how this one is doing, right? The lavender does take care of itself. I think I water that thing every couple of weeks or so, and it's doing just fine. See that nice bell pepper? I think I'm gonna pull that one off because if I don't, something will get to it and enjoy it before me. And this is my citronella. I was gonna put this in the chicken coop. What do you think, David? I don't know. I know they might eat it. I don't think it's toxic, but I don't know. So that's why I didn't put it in there. But from what I hear, people are saying, oh yeah, you can put your citronella in there. It'll keep the mosquitoes from bothering your chickens. So, but I haven't done it thus far. I did put some elephant garlic in here. I think I need to move this container. It's not getting enough sun because the citronella is shading it. And, oh shoot, see, I let it die all the way back, David. There's my potatoes. I think I'm gonna dump it this morning because that's definitely dried out enough anyway. I do have some more melons down here. You can see they're spreading all the way from that container to down here. So I'm gonna take you guys down so you can see how the melons are doing. I did have a couple that, oh, they love pecking at green. So is it okay for me to put that in there though? So this one actually looks like a sugar baby, although I planted tender sweet, all sweet, and crimson. So there's that. There's one here. There's a couple here. And then I have a nice big one that's just sitting in that raised bed over there. My sorrel and dandelion For those that don't know, dandelion is a superfood, so I'm going to always definitely grow that. The sorrel is packed with so much vitamin C, so I usually put these in my salads and my, it does look like a sugar baby, huh? That's what I said. I put these in my smoothies and salads. My early girl tomato over here is doing good. GT, don't judge me for my ums. I told you I have plenty of ums all throughout my life. The perfect grammar does not happen over here. Let's see. I'm going to take my pepper out so I don't forget it, because a lot of the times I'll forget it. And then there's a lot of stuff over here. I have peppers, herbs. I have a bunch of rosemary in here. Here's another one. This one is the, you said your ums, you working on your ums. Look, I tried, but it's no point. I'm like, y'all know what I'm talking about. And look, this banana pepper. I never knew these banana pepper plants get this doggone tall. This thing is about 4 feet tall in here. But it is banana peppers on there. I have some candy cane peppers over there. And I think this one is a bell pepper. And I see something is chewing on it. So I need to take a look at that, because the leaves are being chewed up. And I had so many onions, guys. I need to water this because I don't want them all to go to waste. You know what? I could plant those in that city picker that I just pulled that stuff out of, so they don't go to waste. I have some strawberries over here. So that one is ripe. And again, this is not bug damage. This is the yard birds. I put my Butter Crunch lettuce up here and they have eaten it completely down. Little buzzards. I do have some bush beans in here, so I'm gonna pull those out too. So I have a lot of stuff that I need to pick today, especially since it's gonna be super hot. I wanna let things get going. Wasn't I supposed to get something else out of here, you guys? I don't know. All right, I'm gonna go around so you guys can see my other melon. Said eat the strawberry. Oh, honey, believe me, it's getting eaten. Like, as soon as I go in the house. Oh, look, this is my yard-long bean flowers. Hey, Tin, I think somebody was speaking to the Educated Natural. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Oh, here's the other melon. This one is a crimson sweet, I think. So this one is nice and big. This one feels like it's about 7 pounds. It's not super big, but it's nice. I do have some onions in here. I have some weeds in here too. And this is the sweet and spicy pepper. So oh geez, since last week, you see this? I picked all those peppers off of here and look, it's a ton more. So I'm gonna pull those off. While I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and pull those off. Jeez, this thing got moving quickly. I think it was enjoying the 80-degree weather. So Good Gardener, hey there. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. Just out here doing some harvesting and doing garden talk as usual. Let's see. Yes, tons of peppers in here. The smaller ones, I'll leave them on there, but goodness. All right. So these, I don't know why I left my basket over there. And then this, I'm going to cut this down. This is my absolute favorite basil. It's the lettuce leaf basil. Very nice flavor. So I usually will cook with this. I'll blend it. I even blend these in my smoothie. They're so good. So I love those. So I'm going to cut it down. I think I'm going to wash them up and I'm just going to freeze them, because these are annuals. Like some of my basil, like the African blue basil, it'll go all year round. But these, they don't. They're annual. So I need to get at those. But what I do is I plant them inside in my Aero garden. so I can keep them going. And this, look, this is part of the melon vine. It's climbed up on both the raised beds back here, and it's just climbing. And there are flowers on there. My ginger and turmeric that I put in here, they came up also. I think I planted those like 2 weeks ago. So definitely always get your organic and plant them. They'll root quickly. The ones that you just find in the regular grocery store and they're not organic, it takes a long time for those to root, probably like a month. These were like a weekend and they were good. I think these are onions. Oh, here's another one right here. I think, yeah, I put a big turmeric in here too, so I think that's my turmeric. Trying to get as much turmeric and ginger as I possibly can so I don't have to buy it. And then I have some in the freezer now. This one is a okra that I planted from seed, so this one is doing pretty good. It's a dwarf, so hopefully I still have time. It's still hot, so I should still have plenty of time. I think it was like a 53-day turnaround. This is where I harvested all the lettuce from, so this is where I'm just gonna separate all those little onion plants, and I think I'm gonna amend this soil a bit and just add them in here. And that's a cayenne pepper. That poor thing wasn't getting no air with all that lettuce in there, so. And my banana plant that has grown even more since last week. I put some chicken bedding in there. I also, my super juice back here, I put some of the chicken poop, because I actually pooper scoop their run area every single day. This is my junk area, you guys. But you guys know that. You guys see it all the time. So I put some chicken poop in there. There's grass in there. Look how good that stinky stuff looks. And I got gloves on. That stuff smells terrible. I remember getting this on my hand. I had to wash my hands like 8 times to get that smell off. Yeah, you have to make your own fertilizer. Sometimes, you know, there are those times that you run out of fertilizer. And look, I'm not trying to act like I'm over here balling. Look, and you ain't got no money. Make your own fertilizer. So, I make my own all the time. And I still buy the, yes, it is really good for inflammation. I take the turmeric and ginger and I make a tea whenever I run out. It's typically every couple of days. I just make a big batch, and I'll take like an inch piece of ginger, an inch piece of turmeric, and I'll do lemon, honey, and black pepper. And it is so good. It's so comforting, but it definitely helps with inflammation, because I have a bum shoulder, and so that really helps out. When I'm drinking it consistently, I have no pain at all. So yeah, making your own fertilizer is definitely the best way to go. It's definitely the best way to go. Now, that's not to say that I don't use the granular fertilizers, because I do. But if I run out, it's not really any urgency for me to go and purchase anymore, because I know that I have that going. I also have some bananas. The banana leaves, I just drop those in a bucket over here in some water, and I fertilize with that too. Only mistake I made is I forgot to put a liner in there, but it's still not too bad. It actually smells really good. My dogs are always trying to drink it when I open the bucket because it smells nice and sweet. But so that one's not bad. I don't care if I get that on my hands, but that super juice, no, you need to have gloves on. Not only is it smelly and you don't want it on your skin, you don't want it, you said your banana water was smelly. Mine smells so good. Maybe I'm just weird. And that super juice is fly friendly, so you don't want all the flies flying around either. Where's my broom? Trying to keep my pathway here in this garden clean, because y'all know I usually don't even have a pathway, so I'm excited the pathway watch these grapevine branches because they keep knocking me in the head when I go in there. So I'm gonna pick that up and strap that to this art up here. These vines are going everywhere. So I like these little Velcro ties. They work so good. So I'm trying to read the chat, but because the way I have the phone turned again, I can't see the chat unless someone's typing. So I'm gonna fix my grapevines. It's actually not too bad out here as far as the heat, not yet anyway. It's 70 degrees, so in the next 15-20 minutes I need to have my behind from out of here. So I'm gonna go ahead. I remember when I first started doing videos. Hey, Ate Grace, how are you, my dear? How are you? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. When I first started doing videos, I was so hooked on the Unigrow soil that I would get from the nursery. Sorry, guys. And as you know, the prices went up on everything. So the Unigrow used to be $10 for a 2 cubic bag. And now it's gone up to $10 for not even a 1 cubic. I can't remember how big it was. It wasn't even a 1 cubic bag. So I started getting the organic potting mix from Home Depot in the yellow bag. What is it? Yellow and pink bag. And it works just fine. So that's what I've been using. Hey, GT, what are you up to? Are you on the road? So I'm gonna go ahead and clean some of this out. I added some soil in here when I planted the blackberry, but the soil level just dropped. So I'm gonna add some more soil in here. But first, I gotta move some of this straw out of the way. Cooking breakfast? I heard that. What you cooking, GT? I think I lost my snippers again. I'm telling you. Thank God I have multiple pair because I have no idea what I did with the ones I had. All right, let's go for a little journey. What'd you say? Bacon, egg, sausage. Ooh, and keto pancakes. Awesome. What are you using for keto pancakes? What kind of flour? Okay, I have no idea what I did with them. See what happens when you get seasoned, you guys? Start forgetting everything. I better get these peppers out of here too. I have no clue what I did with my snippers. Maybe they fell on the ground. I don't know. All right, well, I have to go find another pair. Hold on, you guys. Let me go find a pair. I know I have some out here somewhere. All right, I'm using scissors. That's it. I'm using scissors. So I'm gonna go ahead and move some of this straw out of the way and drop some more soil. Okay, I don't think it's a bunch of straw over here. Let me make sure I don't have any weeds in here. Ooh, that soil actually looks pretty good, and it has a bunch of worms in there. Andy Cal, hey there, how are you? Thanks for stopping in, I appreciate you. So, not sure what I'm gonna plant over here. Look, you get extra space and y'all already want to start dropping that other stuff. So, I think I broke a branch over here. All these roots out of here. So that's a nice little space over there. Just gonna move some of this straw. I have a bunch of straw in here. Just trying to keep it nice and moist in here. So I guess the straw is working. I'm just gonna take this straw, put it in the container for now. What do you guys have planned for the weekend? Okay, I'm gonna move this straw. I'm just gonna drop a little bit more soil in there. Soil actually looks pretty good. It's nice and loose, so that's good. You definitely want to keep the soil nice and loose. You don't want compacted soil. So this is the soil I've been purchasing because this is the cheapest one. Well, not the cheapest. I've actually seen cheaper. But I did try another soil. I can't remember. Oh, you're working this weekend? Ugh, that sucks. Sorry, Sass. Now, you guys know I went to go get the scissors. And guess what? I lost those too. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Oh my goodness, I can't with myself. David, you laughing at me? I got it, I found them, you guys. I'm just gonna set everything in my wagon over here, right? I do need a tool belt. Oh my gosh. Maybe I'll make one. Yeah, I'm using it to cut my bag of soil open, not on my plants. I'm just gonna have to wait to, actually those amaranth over there, I'm just gonna pull them out. So I'm just gonna pull the whole thing out. They're probably in the house on the counter. Yeah, I do have an apron on. I don't know why I didn't put it in the pocket of the apron. Don't ask, you guys. Senior moment. Have no idea why I like doing everything the hard way. So that was the whole purpose for putting the pockets on the apron. And I'm not using them right now. Don't make sense. I do have my chicken snacks in my pocket, though. I'm sure they're happy about that. Hey, Good Eats, what's going on? How are you? Thank you for stopping in. Just out here getting some work done. I am adding more soil. That bag is too big for me to pick up. It's a 2 cubic, so I'm putting it in a container and then drop it in. And then I'm probably still going to add some amendments to that also. Worms are in here doing their job. This soil is nice and loose in here. Usually I go around my yard, especially after a rain. I'll go in my yard and start harvesting worms, and then I just drop them in my garden beds or containers, whichever. So they can do their job. Thank you for being here, Robert, because I know I'm not really looking at the chat. Oh, I was trying to read the chat. The sun is beaming over here, so I can't really see it. But I'm just adding some more soil in this raised bed here. Making sure the roots are covered on my... Hey, ARD, how are you? Thank you for being here. Making sure I have the roots covered on my blackberry. Don't want to leave any roots exposed on any plant, because you're asking for it. So, got that squared away. And I think I'm going to add some more soil on the side over there. Water it and put my straw back out here. Sorry if I'm being quiet. When I'm out here in the garden, I'm in my zone, so get some water. I drank so much water before I came out here, but you know what? You're right. I'll be right back. Let me go get some water. All right, I got my water. See? That was good too. I guess I did need some water. All right, so I got that squared away over there. I think I'm gonna drop some, say a tool belt is a great suggestion, I'm telling you. Oh yeah, go ahead, Robert, get your call. You gotta do what you gotta do, sir. This is so I have this Dr. Earth fruit tree fertilizer. I'm going to put this around my blackberry and the grape. Pineapple sage, I'm not worried about. They do just fine with it. And I'm going to water. Oh, I'm glad, because you know what? I found this on sale last week when I was planting my lime tree and the goji berry. I found these bags of soil at Home Depot on sale, so I'm gonna get my canister of water. I'm gonna water those plants in, and then I'm gonna add my straw back. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and water garden this garden bed. And by the way, So Good Gardener, I was watching your live last week and you had me cracking up. See a scammer call? How are you, Miss Ate Grace? Are you live streaming today? Yep, you had me cracking up. I was like, this guy is a whole mess. But that's good though. Everybody needs a good laugh. That's what I always say. Gardening should be, especially a gardening channel, should be a feel-good channel, not a whole bunch of drama. But I haven't encountered a lot of that on lives. I remember, I think the only time I had an issue on YouTube, I think I was cooking some meatless crumble or something, and I was making enchiladas with it, and I had people online arguing about why I should be eating meat, and I was thinking, wow, this is terrible. They were literally arguing, and then they started cursing each other, and I had to remove them. But I was like, my goodness, can't we all just get along? I like feel-good gardening channels. So the gardening community suits me just fine. It's what I love to do. It's what I know about. And so I love watching it. But I also watch other things. I watch people's cooking channels, and I like the living off the grid channels and stuff like that. I'm even addicted to the lawn cutting channels, the ones that do lawn makeovers. I like those channels too. All right, so I think that's enough water. I'm gonna go ahead and put the straw back on here because I want to make sure my plants are mulched. It's gonna be super, super hot this weekend. We're gonna be, well, today it's gonna be 92, and I think tomorrow it's gonna be like 97. Let me go get some more straw. All right, I went and got me some more straw. And plus, I don't want worms laying there. Or not worms, but the beetles and moths laying their eggs on my soil. So I like to always make sure my soil is covered. So if I don't have straw, I'm not opposed to dropping cardboard over it either, because I will do that too. You just got your ride nice and clean, Sassy. Said you ready to ride out? You are too funny. I didn't get a lot of heat. Like normally it would be super, super hot. Andy Cal, oh, well, Andy Cal. So you're in California too. Are you in Northern Cal? Uh-oh, I see a Japanese beetle out here. All right, I think that's all I'm gonna do on this raised bed here.